Hit start recording. Oh, that's fun. Sounds like an ordeal. I'm sure. True. Okay. That I can hear you just.
which is a good thing. Okay. Now. Now. Okay, coming through. Get this out of my way. This piece of shit. Now. Piece of shit. Yep, we're good. We're both coming through.
Nice. Are you live?
I am live.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast. If you did not tell, today special guest is JP8, or Jake Petrovich. Very excited to
Hello.
have him on the episode today. We're going to be talking to him, just like we talked to Jacob last week. So, first of all, introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Jake Petrovich, also JP8. Isaac and I play Smash together. Macbeth and IC's upcoming production of Macbeth. Student, I guess. Lame. That's kind of it. Someone has a weak connection.
It might be me. I'm doing so much on one device.
Hello.
I'm here. Oh no.
Hello.
Hello? This is terrible. Did the stream just drop? No. What is going on? What if we do normal latency?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello? No shot.
Hello.
Hello?
Still says we're in the call.
Yeah, it says you're on the call too.
You can hear me.
I can hear you. Start streaming, manage broadcast. See if that fixes
Hello.
that. Hello.
I can hear you now.
That's good news.
Yeah. Can I see you though? Question. No, I cannot see you.
You can't see me. I can see you just fine.
I cannot see you.
And
But if everyone else can see the both of us, then I think it's okay.
as of right now, yes. But then again, I just dropped. My stream also dropped.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I was no longer on it.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
great.
there you go. There you are.
Hello.
So you're restarting then?
I'm trying to. We'll see how that goes. No. Create and start broadcast. Creating new live broadcast. Please wait. Let's see if it actually holds data this time. If not, then I'm just screwed. For me.
Shit out of luck.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is it up? stream finished. Wrong stream. Huh. This one's on normal latency. Is this the right one? Okay. I think we're back.
Okay.
Luckily I was recording the entire time, so.
You recorded all of that?
Yeah, I never stopped recording.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, if we can't live stream it, I can just take down the live stream and we can just record it.
True. All right. Well, we're on, so.
Yeah.
Well.
So yeah, let's get back to it. So, as we were talking about you, I would like to ask you about your life. How'd you get to where you're at right now?
Okay, interesting. Well, I'm from Carlinville, Illinois. And I was born in 2004. And so I went to Carlinville High School, lived in Carlinville my entire life. It's kind of close to Jacksonville, kind of close to where you are, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then I just I applied for a bunch of colleges. SC gave me the best deal money wise, so I came here. And then I guess to where I got here is a lot of stuff, but I started a Smash Bros Club, which basically I already played competitively in high school, but it like made things a bit more official and gave me more ability to go to tournaments and whatnot. So there's that. I've been doing theater since high school as well. I've been in the IT theater program since 2022. And yeah, otherwise that's really it. In terms of how I got here. Yeah, that's it really.
Nice.
But yeah, I've just been going to college here for 3 years now at IT, and yeah, doing theater, doing Smash Bros, doing chemistry as well, a bunch of other stuff, work of course.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's kind of how I got to where I was. Really, I mean, I've always worked pretty hard. I had a 4.0 in high school. I still have a 4.0 now. I've always, I don't know. I've played Smash and Smash 4, and I was not good at Smash 4 at all. I was very bad at that game. But I'm pretty good at this one, I would say.
I mean, you're the best at the local, but you also
I mean,
local.
I do run the local. I mean, yeah, but a lot of people who run the local suck.
True, you have a point. I feel like most
Going
people
by that logic, then every time Theo runs the local, it's that logic, which is,
yeah, that's not good.
Like Theo's not winning full.
Well,
Theo
yeah,
sucks.
you have a point. You have a point. You so in this game you main Marth, obviously.
Yeah.
And obviously they didn't know that, but I've talked about it a few times about you and the fact that you won the tournament. So at this point, over 2 episodes, you're a legend.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, first episode of the podcast, actually, Ballard got shouted out.
Huh.
So, you know.
I did run that. I did. And you did.
I was there, yeah. I helped out with that one, yeah.
Yeah, you did run. You did help run that. I think, I mean, I have to, like, give the club over to someone who's a student, but, like, I mean, you keep in contact with coach and you get all the stuff. I mean, you could run the local just however long you wanted to play the game, frankly.
Yeah.
Which is really up to you.
Yeah.
Once me and Theo are gone from here.
Yeah.
Actually, it won't be too long, though.
I know, that's a scary thing.
I know. It's, yeah, graduating soon is kind of crazy.
Yeah, how is that going? How are you dealing with all of that?
Well, I mean, I haven't really applied to any grad schools or done what should have done yet to like hammer that away, just because it's daunting, and I'm already super busy in general. So haven't really like done a lot with it. I mean, I've put a lot of thought into it, but otherwise, um, yeah, I mean, it's daunting. Funnily enough, the college thought I was graduating this year, so I had to go to the registrar, which is like the office where they do all of the classes and everything, and explain to them how I wasn't graduating this year, and that required a lot of fixing because they were under that assumption every year, apparently. Um, Even though, you know, I had never changed it and I had always put on there that I wanted to graduate in 2026, they thought I wasn't. So then I had to go there and talk with the main lady, Helen Poon, about getting it fixed. She was very helpful and we got it fixed, but it's incredibly stressful. And so that's just kind of how that's just extended to like the whole graduation experience, I guess. Like, it's gonna be cool, and I'm excited I'm graduating, but it's also gonna be extremely stressful, and leaving everything you've known for 4 years completely behind is also daunting too.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, other than those glaring things, I mean, I think it's going fine. I've got pretty much all my classes. I definitely need to go to more. We have these things that I see called convocations that are required to graduate. I definitely need more of those, and I have a couple classes left, but I'm pretty much good. I'm a senior by credit, so there's that too. But yeah,
I mean, that's a good thing. Ahead of the
yeah,
cove a little bit,
a little bit. Yeah.
which probably helps out with you. As I've stated about myself on this podcast, I'm a very busy guy. But if there was a person that I would name like second on my list, it's probably you. If not first, you might outrank me. You're a very busy guy.
I'm pretty busy. I mean, you work like a full-time job though. But I guess being a student's a full-time job, but it's kind of not at times. I have a bit more free time on my hands this semester because of how, how ahead of things I am. But I mean, you're pretty busy.
Yes.
It's funny that you accepted being in Macbeth because I didn't know truly how busy you were. And so it's kind of funny that here we are and you're much busier.
Oh yeah. It took my plate from already being full to putting more on top of it.
Yeah. Tech,
Um,
all you can eat Vegas style buffet.
exactly. I was brought it to me the first time. I was excited because I wanted the chance to try something like that, but
Uh-huh.
I was also like, do I have time for this?
Yeah. I mean, you've made the time, it seems. You're always at rehearsal on time, and even there when you don't have to be on accident, like that one time
Yeah.
earlier
Yeah.
this week. That already happened.
Listen, they said fire whatever the scene was has to be there. I'm in that scene. I don't say jack shit, but they were like,
Hmm.
you gotta be here, and I was like, okay, I'll show up. And then I get there, and they're like, ah, it's just the fighters. I was like, what are you talking about?
You just said I had to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that
And
makes
then,
sense.
yeah, and then everyone was like, oh, it's in the group me. It's in the group. I'm like, what is that? I've
They
never heard of
don't
that in
have
my
what
entire
the hell the
life.
group me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. I'm exhausted, frankly, and I'm excited for it, of course, but I am also very, very, very ready for it to be over.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
excited to get everything done with
yeah,
because
it'd be
it's
cool, of course, when it's done, and I'm excited to produce it, like show it. But like, oh my god, it's eaten up all of my time and energy,
oh yeah.
consumed my every waking thought. My mind is full of scorpions, dear wife. That's in the
Yeah. Yep.
that's in the thing. But yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely adds a lot more than I expected it would. Even with like witnessing it what it did to you last year, having to deal with that and then having the tournament and
I
all
mean,
that
yeah,
crap.
and of course, like this one's even harder for
Yeah.
me. But
Oh
now you
yeah.
get to experience that in some part because I think you probably have an equivalent amount of lines to one person in the show that was last year. Just because, like
Probably.
that show did not have that many lines.
Hmm.
So.
ended up taking on like way more than I thought. Well, I thought I was just gonna have some like, random guy, like a Moto 1 type character. He doesn't have a name, and you just you get that one guy, you do a few things, and then you're done. No, I got 3 rolls, and that was
Yeah, yeah. Not really. You bit off a little more than you could chew.
yeah.
I
But
think you've been doing well.
yeah, Nancy's given me a lot of tips to help me out. I've started to pick up on some things and get better with a lot of stuff, and so that helps out a lot.
I'm very specific. A lot of stuff that helps out a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
You got the dreaded Isaac those lines the other day. That was brutal. Me and Daniel were talking about that the other day. We were like, poor Isaac, bro. Got the tried and true work on your lines, pal. Like that's a brutal one.
It's sad because like I like whenever I have downtime, I was like trying to look at my lines, but
It's brutal, dude. It sucks. Memorizing
but
lines, awful.
yeah, and then I get to
So
practice
bad.
that day, and she's like, Isaac, we gotta get these lines down. I'm like, you don't understand.
I hate these lines. She doesn't understand though. She's played. She's been in like Macbeth type stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of
I
it.
don't know what Shakespeare she's been in, but yeah. No, but yeah, it's brutal. It's tough stuff.
Yeah,
What do you what do you think about it? How do you think? Do you think the play is gonna be cool? Or do you think it's gonna suck ass?
I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Going from something, um, obviously seeing a lot of shows because my younger sister, was in theater a lot when in high school, and then I became friends with you and
And now, yeah.
and so I was showing up. I showed up to one that I wasn't even in and didn't even know anything about until opening night.
Was that Love and Info?
Yes, and then I
Yeah.
was also at the prom. But I didn't know you at that point. That was just because my little sister was in the pit.
Yeah. And
But
I didn't know that either, which is funny. It's funny how many people were at the prom now that you mention it. Marin and there's this one guy, Luke. You don't know him, but he's one of my friends here.
yeah,
Marin, my girlfriend, and this guy Luke were both also there, and you were there, and
yeah,
just so many people were there at the prom, which is kind of funny.
yeah. It was kind of
I
crazy.
didn't meet any of you there, which is even
I know.
funnier.
I know. I had the exact same scenario. You were there for both of them, but it was with you, obviously, so you were there for that one, and then with Lillian. Well, I was like, I know you from somewhere.
I know you. Like, yeah, you did.
Yeah, and then it just clicked, and that was interesting. They were all very less work has to be put in than this one. It feels like comparatively to the ones I've seen.
I mean,
I'm speaking from an outside perspective.
they all take work, but yeah, this one's definitely been maybe other than the prom because there's singing in that, but definitely like compared to any other play, yeah, this one's been the toughest for sure.
I especially like all the obviously because I'm a child. I love the fighting. Getting to do
The
that
fighting's cool.
is
The fighting is cool.
oh yeah, it's the best thing and the thing I look the most forward to besides being Porter. Those are like the top two.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because Porter I get to have fun with, and she gives me a lot of freedom with him, which is what I like. And then fighting,
Yeah, I mean, it's a comedic part that you can really do anything with.
exactly, and that's why I have so much fun with that character, and he's probably my favorite character to play. But the fight scenes as well, even uh, the murderer scenes where I'm not doing as much, so kind of boring. But our scene especially is just a great time.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then
No, I like our choreo. I like what we've done with it.
oh yeah, I think it's great. Some good stuff as long as we can sell it properly and I don't fumble the bag.
Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You gotta get those lines. Do it right now. Do it right now on the air as you would on stage. Okay, I'll give you the cue. I'll give you the cue. I'll give you the cue.
Spoilers?
Okay? Yeah, spoilers for 5-7 of Macbeth. A real shocker. This one. No one would have guessed this would happen.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, from the 500-year-old play. What a shocker. Okay. Um, oh, another special guest. It's
Theodore.
me and Sheila. Hello, this is Isaac. We're on a.
We're on the podcast. We're on the
You're on.
podcast. Oh, by the way, it's no longer live. The live dropped again, and so now we're just recording.
Okay, cool. Say hello to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Isaac, you got to get up and do some cringy waving. Hi, YouTube. Get in there. Hi. Don't do that.
Hey, it's not just on YouTube. We also have Spotify, Amazon.
True.
We got a lot of stuff figured out. It's pretty crazy. Well,
not to interrupt the podcast, but what air freshener smell should I get?
lemon is always a good smell.
Do you agree, Jake?
Yeah.
Okay. Lemon.
I feel like lemon's always like.
Open it up to the podcast. Psych, we're not live.
Yeah. Unfortunate. I'll put it on my YouTube channel because that makes it easier for those people to find it. But then it'll go on the podcast YouTube channel and then Spotify and everywhere else for podcasts.
Nice.
Yeah, just unfortunate. I have to figure that. It's probably just an internet thing. My dad works from home.
Probably a combination of your internet and the school's internet being trash.
Well, it mainly has to do with mine because I'm recording from home, and so I have to stream from home, and then I have to do the video Discord call, which requires a lot more internet than just a normal Discord call. And then my dad works from home, so he's also taking up internet right now. So
I'm surprised we're even running.
Yeah. Well, at this point, all it has to do is be able to hold up the call.
I see.
So, because we're not streaming anymore, it crashed for the second time. I said, "Nah, I'm good."
Said, "It's fine."
So, we've heard a lot.
We have heard a lot.
And I know one of your biggest hobbies, and we've only filled 22 minutes. We've heard a lot, and we've only filled 22 minutes.
I mean, 22 minutes is 22 minutes.
Hey, it's something. It's something, right? So we know one of your biggest hobbies is Smash, right?
Uh-huh.
What are some other hobbies besides Smash that you have?
Collecting old soda bottles. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Rock climbing. Really like rock climbing.
Really?
If I lived in a place where I could do that more, I would.
I'm actually the same.
I love rock climbing. Is so
cool.
fun. You ever been to Garden of the Gods?
I have not.
Oh, you'd really like it. It's pretty much the best spot for that in this area because there's not a lot in this area,
Yeah. Where's it at?
You got to go pretty far south. I don't know. Someone comment where that is. Garden of the Gods, South Central Illinois. It's somewhere.
I'll have to look it up afterwards.
It's somewhere there. But if you look it up, you should get it.
Honestly, I could probably just.
You can probably do it right now.
No, I don't even know why I'm not.
I don't know. You're at a computer. Do the damn.
Exactly. What am I doing? I'm here. Why don't I just do it?
True.
Okay. You said Garden of the Gods.
Yeah.
Garden.
It's in
of the Gods. Of the Gods. Wait, this one is a park in Colorado.
Nope, not that one.
Yeah, I figured out.
It's in Illinois.
How far is? No, I don't want to see how far it is. I just want to see what.
Like 3 hours from here. Maybe it's not called
4.5 hours. Jeez, that's a drive and a half.
From here?
Yeah.
Huh.
I can't show it on stream, but it's fine. They don't need to see my crap.
Drives. I like taking drives.
Drives are always good. I've become, as I've stated multiple times on this podcast, within the last year, I've become sort of a car guy. And getting into the weeds of that. And so taking a drive has been one of the things that has really helped me stay calm and clear my mind.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like it's in a similar sense of the psychological benefits for me, at least, like to taking a walk. You know, whether silent or with music, you just kind of drive around aimlessly and take different paths over and over again, and really go everywhere with no direction, and then see how you feel. Just take stuff in. You know, sometimes I'll stop and get like a drink or something. You know, so I completely agree with you there. That stuff like that is just I love drives.
Yeah.
I it's kind of it's similarly therapeutic on like road trips, but a little less so there because there's like a destination. So there's that in mind, and also it's just kind of uh, more stressful because you're on a trip typically.
Mhm.
But I still find it fun. I still definitely uh, I enjoy drives a lot. Not really as much walk. Drives are also just kind of more convenient. I feel
Yeah.
because I don't have to like if I have to go somewhere, I can just kind of do it,
Mhm.
and you know, I don't have to go out of my way. Uh, let's see. I like watching YouTube videos about academic subjects like history, sometimes science. Most of the time, actually, history or like some experimental thought thing, like existentialism or something of the sort. I like doing that. Um, Otherwise, that's kind of all I do. I like eating. I like food a lot.
Who doesn't like food?
True, but I like a good snack. Can't ever go wrong with a good snack.
Exactly. Can we get top three favorite snacks?
Top three. Smart food, white cheddar popcorn is number one.
Mm-hmm.
Pretzels, really any kind. Dots pretzels are pretty good, particularly. And I already said white cheddar popcorn, so I'm not going to say popcorn again. But popcorn in general, we can just put it number one because it's definitely popcorn. Um, let's see. And then I don't know. I don't know what my third one would be. Probably sour cream and cheddar ruffles.
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
not.
that would be my top three.
That's a pretty good
None of which
list.
I'd say are super healthy. I mean, I'll sometimes go for like the occasional veggie straw, but that's a bit rare.
Mhm. I was on a veggie straw for a kick. My mom found them one time, and I was like, "Holy crap! What is this?"
I like veggie straws. I think they're good. I
Yeah.
just don't have that much compared to the others.
Well, that's the problem, right? Is they say eat healthy so you live longer, and then a capitalist go. I hate going into
I
politics,
mean, if
but
this is that kind of
I
podcast,
mean,
we can talk
no,
about that.
I hate politics. That's one thing I want to stay away from on this podcast,
I
to be
had a feeling.
honest. But um, it is kind of crazy that it's just everything's so expensive, especially the
Yeah,
healthy stuff.
I bought a semi-large bag of Fritos, and actually I have it right here. And this was $6 at a gas
That
station.
was $6.
Yeah,
That is
little bag of
that
Fritos.
is crazy. That is absolutely insane.
It's
I
not
can't.
even like my favorite or anything, you know.
I know. That's just
But it does kind of suck that even if I just want to enjoy it for like I don't know, like I wouldn't call myself frugal, you know. I'm I'm decent with money, but I wouldn't say that I'm overly reserved from paying for stuff, regardless of what it is, experiences or food or what have you otherwise. But yeah, it just is unfortunate that I can't get like a McDonald's meal without it being $10 and then like go to a movie and then it's like $20.
Yeah, movies are
That's
crazy.
tough. Which is why I have Theo do it often.
So that's a good play. You're outing yourself to Theo on the podcast.
Or Daniel or you.
Well, all
Or you.
we're all here to be good people.
Yeah.
Friends and stuff. So
Yeah.
every now and again.
But no, I definitely do that.
So we're caught up from your past, and we've had a little bit of your nowadays on what is going on. What is your plan? Where do you see yourself going in the future?
I'm gonna do theater. As to what specifically yet, I'm not entirely sure. Preferably acting and directing if I could do both. But if I only had to pick one, I would probably do directing. I feel like there's more risk with doing acting. I mean, there's risk in general with either because it's just theater, so it's pretty volatile.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would just have more fun long term as a director, and that's what I'd like to do.
Are
I
you
think like TV shows would be preferable to movies, but
Yeah, I was gonna ask if that's where you thought you would end up going. Sticking with like the Broadway type show kind of thing, or if you would end up going to try and do something like a TV show on Amazon Prime or something like that, or even a movie that gets put in theaters.
yeah, I would kind of want to do more film. I wouldn't be opposed to doing theater type stuff, like more traditional Broadway or what have you. But I would like to try doing like film more so than doing more theater. I think
I mean,
it's currently that's currently how I feel about it.
I mean, hey, if you can get into it, that's a really good avenue.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be cool, and I think I have the talent to do it, but it's also just rather daunting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get an MFA, Masters in Fine Arts. Um, once I'm out of IT,
Hmm.
and then yeah, go from there.
I mean, that's a good plan to have. To be honest, you got more of a plan than I do.
What's your
Uh, well, it doesn't really exist, to be honest. I am just kind of doing what I can, I guess. I've been flipping houses for almost 3 years now, maybe even close to 4 at this point. And
true?
I just don't have any other like avenue figured out yet. There's a lot of
Yeah,
stuff that I'm good at, and there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to do, but it's finding my ability to get into that avenue. Like, if I could do this for the rest of my life, that'd be great. If I could create content on YouTube besides just the podcast, that would be great. But the point is
is that
I
why you're
need.
doing it?
I am doing it to try and make a platform. Yes, I would love to make a platform and start to be able to do this as a full-time job. But
Mm,
the fact of the matter is that I have to think logically and have a backup plan.
that's true.
And
I mean, hell, you already have entry with Smash in terms of if you want to do that,
it
or
is true. I would
if
always
you did
love to
more of a
have
hosting tournaments content creator side of that.
yeah. I mean, if I could, this is a funny comparison, but like what Hbox does, kinda, where he doesn't compete as often anymore, but he creates a lot of content. He puts on the tournament, and he helps commentate and stuff like that. That'd be a
Yeah,
pretty cool thing, especially since I love Smash so much as a game, and I love all the other stuff that has to do with it as well. Um, the a lot of like just watching the tournaments, figuring out how the game works, and enjoying the game for what it is. has been a real treat, and especially being able to actually starting to be able to compete. Thank you again. Has been definitely a different experience. Has brought me farther into a game that I already liked a lot. And
Yeah.
so, if I could do something with Smash for the rest of my life, that'd be great. But backup plans are something like I'd love to be like an IT guy. It also makes sense for me.
Yeah.
Just because I do this, so, and I put on the stream at the Smash tournaments, and I am always there if like, hey, you need some. We can't figure this out. What's going on? Get a hold of that guy. This guy right here.
You could get a certification and do that route if you wanted. Hell, you could even work here because that is IT, which is close to you.
Yeah.
I don't imagine your town has much IT. No offense, just probably not.
Mm.
But yeah,
I don't know. It's something to look at, and I mean, obviously, I can't continue to do what I'm doing. First of all, I'm just like, it's not like a full-time job. It's not, at least working for the guy that I'm working for. It's not a full-time job.
that's fair.
It is technically classified as a full-time job. I work a 40-hour work week. I get paid, but it's not going to be something
that is basically a full-time job. I mean, is there anywhere to go up? No.
No, I continue to get like
You're
dollar
kind of
raise
stuck.
every single year, but there's no like benefits or anything like that. So I got to figure out something else. And also, it's catching to me the fact that I know this is not something that I want to do, and I'm getting bored.
That is also a realistic thing to have happen.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'll just continue to catch up with me, and then I just won't want to do it. And so I got to figure out something. I got to start figuring it out now. And I'm just putting it off like a dumbass. But
Everyone is. So, I mean, everyone puts off their own shit. To be fair.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone is prioritizing themselves truly. I think they can, and I think that it's possible to a point, but I don't think like true 100% self prioritizing, treating yourself exactly as you want to be is really possible.
Yeah.
Life will always get in the way.
Yeah. That's a very good
So
point.
take it day to day, one at a time. And eventually you'll get to a point where you will know what to do, and then you'll do it, hopefully. Or you'll try. The act of trying is also kind of taken for granted because it doesn't cost anything to try. In some cases, it does. It costs time and effort and sometimes money, but it doesn't cost anything from you as a person to start trying something. Besides drugs, that does take something from you as a person, but otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, might as well try, which is what you're doing right now.
It is what I'm doing right now. The entire reason we're here is it's a try.
Look at that. I circled the whole thing back to the podcast.
Hey, what a go.
Look at that speech. That speech fundamentals 108 IC education's doing for me.
Hey, there you go. It all meant something.
Yeah. I won a public speaking award once. Never again. It's not a fun project.
Hey, I mean, got one. Right?
True.
Got one. So
No clue where it is now, but it's somewhere in this room. See here.
Yeah. So as I don't time wise, how are we doing on your side?
What we got on the? How long have we been recording?
40 minutes.
Okay. Okay. I got to get packed up and probably head out. Coming here soon.
Okay.
But yeah, I appreciate you for having me on, and hope you can fill the last 20 minutes if you're still hoping to make it an hour block.
I might end with some closing thoughts and then just end it here. Say it's a shorter episode because we got I even named the episode "The Wait."
I see.
I try to name the podcast title. That's at least my goal is do something with the person. So the first one is just me, so it's just the pilot because I thought that was great.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then Jacob is a redneck, so it's rednecking it. And then yours is the wait. So
The wait. I like it. Yeah, that's good.
well, I will let you go. But before you leave, do you want to shout out anything of yours?
I'd shout out my Twitter, but I messed up and I don't. I can't remember what all the numbers are. So my Twitter's cool if you can find it. Probably looking up JP8 Marth will do it. Otherwise, if you're in the area, go see Macbeth. Free for IC students if that applies somehow, and some amount for adults. You just look up Illinois College Macbeth, you'll find it. I'm really good at plugging things, but I think that would be all. Yeah, that'll be all from me.
All right. Thanks for coming on, man. I'll talk to you later.
I will see you later, pal.
See ya. All right. Well, we're here. It's just me. So that I'm probably gonna, to be honest, episode because Jake is a very important guy. Just to he does a lot of things. Meaning, like we said, a busy guy, and sometimes you get a time to get both, especially with people, in the same place, so at the same time, it's enough time to a bit of a short episode because me and him got lucky. I had he only had a little bit of time, and that time has come to an end. So you can episode. I'm sorry it was live stream. Try and figure out the bugs later. I feel like it has something to do with the time that I would do set. It's still done today. My dad's working, and so that's taking up some internet, and obviously so I'll try and get it figured out for the next. If I can't, then it'll just be put it on my. I'll put it on something to listen to, and the podcast on what your podcast desired listen platform besides Apple because I did it figured out. Just want my podcast Thank you for watching, and I am going to get out. Peace.